Hi everybody. As promised, I said I'd do a daily diary. I'm going to be honest with you, this is like the raw truth. My family took me out today, and it was brilliant. And I didn't want to do this video because of how I'm feeling. Like I say, the raw truth is I'm exhausted mentally. A few things have happened today that's kind of tipped me over the edge with my anxiety, like literally just finding a shop and a few things. But I do just want to start off as well by saying a massive well done to everyone. I can't believe the response I got from the video. Like, it's blown my mind. So I just want to say, oh God, I just want to say, all those that reached out and said, I am not okay, well done, because that is a very difficult thing. And I'm so proud of you all. Shout out to all those that did reach out. You know who you are. Remember, you are amazing. It doesn't matter whether you're having a bad day because you spilt a bit of coffee in the morning. No matter how big or how small your problem is, if you are struggling, you are struggling. End of. It doesn't matter. Okay? And those that did reach out to me, I hope you're happy with the responses you got. As I said, I'm new to all this and I'm trying my hardest. I'm getting emotional because I am like, this is the raw truth. You have a day out, you have a nice day out, but you have to suffer the consequences of being in so much pain, and not being able to think. I just hit a wall when I was out. I couldn't think, I couldn't shop, I needed some food and I couldn't get any because I couldn't think straight. I just had to leave. I was like, I need to leave. So I want you to all know that if you do get like that, that's okay. Just leave. It doesn't matter. If you need to leave, leave. One thing I'm going to share with you all is when my head goes, I can't explain why it goes, it just goes. Noises get louder. People are talking and it sounds really loud and it's getting louder and louder. And it's like the intensity is building up inside my head. And like, I just want to scream. Like, I just want to cover my ears and scream because it's just everything's so intense. If anybody understands, then please let me know. And if anybody has any methods around that, again, please let me know because I can't tackle it. And the smallest things tip me over the edge. Like, I thought, where are my tablets? I was searching the car. I was like, Dad, where are they? Like, I freak out. You guys all know me and know how chilled I am. I'm so chilled about everything. I was freaking out and I'm like, well, where are the tablets? And then things start building up and then my heart rate starts going, and then that's obviously my anxiety kicks in. And then it could be over the most ridiculous things. And I just want you to all know that that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's about how you deal with it that counts. And for me, I can only go out with certain people at the moment because I feel safe with, like, my parents. I feel safe with a few friends you are. I also wanted to say thank you to those who got in touch that are supporting others that are struggling, because if someone has mental health issues, it's their issue and they can become quite selfish. I've become quite selfish. I don't mean to be. They can become quite angry and quite snappy, but please don't take it to heart. And that's really hard for people not to take it to heart. So I want to say well done to those that reached out who are supporting someone who is struggling. So high five, because you're doing a great job. And if we do snap at you, and if we do have a go at you because you left a cup on the side, just try and think a bit more deep into that. We're not having a go at you because you left a cup on the side. The thoughts are deeper than that. We're having a go at you because we're struggling with our mental health. and there's so much going on in our head at that time. So I'm just asking people to please just be more forgiving of people that are suffering. And if your partner is a bit nazzy, or if they are a bit, I don't like the word, but lazy, just think a bit and think, why are they like that? There's a reason they are behaving that way. Like, ask them, and it's hard. Just sit them down and say, listen, are you okay? Can I do anything? And just try and speak out if you are suffering. Just try. Like, my mum and I have had a good conversation this evening on trying to think about ways to move forwards. But yeah, my daily struggles today, having a shower. My hair's normally that thick with dry shampoo because I can't wash my hair every day because of the pain, which then makes me feel rubbish. Because I can't look nice, and it's all about image and everything. And so what? If you can't get dressed and have a shower, so what? It doesn't matter. What's going to happen if you don't get dressed and don't have a shower? Nothing is going to happen, is it? Absolutely nothing. A few other points, people. I'm trying to think. Yeah, to all the military girls that have reached out to me, good on you. Well done. You are amazing. You are doing an amazing job looking after your children. And you don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to be strong and be the one that brings everybody and being like, yeah, let's just crack on with it. It's okay to not be okay. And I just need to make that clear. And I just want to also say that there are so many services out there that will help veterans and injured soldiers. I didn't realise there's SAFA, like there's so many. If you need any links, just let me know and contact me. I'm hopefully going to do this YouTube video right so you can put comments and stuff. But yeah, daily struggles, like we was in a pet shop and the cashier was speaking to me and I just froze, which isn't me, because you guys know I never shut up, like never. And to all my American friends, thank you for all the comments. I really, really appreciate it. It's amazing. I'm going to get emotional. I'm sorry that I've not spoken to you all. Please don't take it to heart and that I don't reply to your comments. I just don't know what to say to people. I find my phone very overwhelming. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. If I get loads of notifications, it's really overwhelming. And I carry so much guilt because all you guys do is care. And thanks to all my old mates who'd reached out. Thanks to all my mates. A mate in Kenya that reached out. You are. Literally made my day. But please don't think someone suffering with mental health issues is rude, because they're not. We are not rude. We are struggling. If somebody is quiet, that's when you need to worry. Send them a card. Send them some flowers. Send them anything and just let them know you are thinking about them, because that means the world to them. Like I say, if a friend is quiet, there's a reason why they're quiet. Look more into it, okay? Like I say, I carry guilt. I'm sure you all feel the same. And you say, oh, well, we'll arrange a date. And even things like that give me anxiety. Someone coming round. Some of my old friends. Like, I see messages and I think I can't deal with that. And then days go on and I think they're going to be... they're thinking... I'm thinking that they're thinking, well, she doesn't care. I care about you all. I just can't speak to a lot of people right now. I just wanted to do another shout out to all the single dads out there. You're doing an amazing job. Keep going, because you're absolutely smashing life. Like, shout out, honestly, I've got so much respect for you all the single mums, everybody, especially single mums or dads that are serving and working as a full-time soldier and looking after their children, because you're doing a great job. But yeah, and thank you for sharing. Like I say, I'm struggling, I'm in pain. All I've done is go shopping. Like, I would love... It's difficult knowing that you're dependent on somebody to just go shopping. Like, my nana, my granddad, my mum, my dad. When your grandparents are delivering food in the middle of a pandemic, when you should be looking after them, to your doorstep, that still cuts deep now. When I should be delivering food to them. Not them risking their lives just so I can eat, because I couldn't leave the house for so long. And all these little things, like, people think that mental health just kind of happens, boom. It doesn't. It's built up. Like I say, I love the analogy with the jar, yeah? So you have a jar. I'm going to use this as a jar, because I don't have a jar. Well, I do have a jar, but I'll tell you that story in a minute. So you put some ping pong balls in. They're your family, your children, things that you care about. Ping pong balls go in, yeah? Full to the top. Is it full? No, because then you can put beads in. So the beads, they're things like your bills, things like... things that aren't major, but you still need to do. They all build up. Is the jar full? No, it's not, because then you can put sand in. And then what happens when that jar gets overflowed? What happens? You can't cope. And especially nowadays, with all the social media and everything, there's so much pressure on everybody. Just, all I ask is be kind to each other. And if a friend is struggling, or a friend is quiet, doesn't answer your calls, doesn't message, there's a reason. If you see a change in those friends, if you see a change in a friend, think, what's going on? Don't think, why aren't they replying? You never know, some of them might just be absolute dickheads and just be genuinely ignoring you. Like I ignore half of my mates. No, I'm joking. Especially my military ones. No, I'm kidding. But I just wanted to share a story with you today. So I've been out today. And I met this, I had Poppy J with me. I met this blind lady who was raising money for the guide dogs. Obviously I gave her some change and stuff like that. And just got chatting to her about how she lost her eyesight. And there was this competition. How many sweets were in the jar. Just got chatting and gave her a hug and, you know, just like you do. Anyway, we walked back round, told her a bit about my story, and she was like, it got a bit emotional. She's like, I want you to have the jar of sweets. And I was like, I can't do that. She was like, no. And she put this blind lady in Matalan. She was putting notes into, like, £5 notes and stuff into the change pot. And she was like, please, I want you to have the jar of sweets. You're so positive, you're an inspiration. And I don't see myself as that. And it just really overwhelmed me. And I've just got this random jar of sweets from this lovely blind lady. Yeah. Random acts of kindness go a long way, guys. So next time you see someone struggling or you can help someone, just do it, because I can tell you now it will make their day. I promise you'd get the raw truth of my daily things. So I'm doing my best. I could go on and on about what my struggles with, what to wear because I've put weight on, can't straighten my hair properly, I'm exhausted after just showering, making sure I've taken my meds, making sure I've got all my meds.